My name is Eric Wheeler, and I did my report on the tragedy in Japan, which was the earthquake and tsunami that ended up damaging the Daiichi nuclear power plant. The earthquake hit March 11th, roughly a little 2 in the afternoon, almost 3, which was followed by the tsunami, which had a reported 20-foot high waves. This flooded the entire lowlands of Fukushima, Japan, where the Daiichi nuclear power plant is located. Power outages throughout the entire area caused the nuclear power plant's cooling system to shut down. This led to a meltdown, which is when the core melts and releases nuclear fuel, basically. Because sprinklers were going off and they were running water from the outside from the sea to try and keep the core cool, the salt in the seawater caused the containment units to erode. Thus, the leak of the nuclear waste went back into the sea as well as into the soil. They were able to contain it after several days. 3 months, well, approximately a month after the incident, they built a temporary containment unit. They have no plans of moving the nuclear waste. It will sit there and leak into the earth and soil and back into the sea for the next 30 years. Wow. Okay. What will happen? What does radiation do? Well, here you can see some examples of radiation effects after the Chernobyl incident, which occurred in 1986. Okay, these are children that were affected by Chernobyl. These are some of the growth conditions. You can see here some deformities. We don't really know what effects will happen from the Japan incident. One thing that has been predicted by the Cancer Institute is approximately 120 cases in the next 5 years of childhood leukemia in Japanese children. Radiation continues to emit into the ocean and into the soil, which means it will get into our food supplies. And seafood and poultry and all that kind of stuff is globally used, it's globally transported. So we may think that we're safe, but we will receive some of that radiation. Recommendations is obviously don't build a nuclear power plant on an earthquake fault line. Be better prepared for disasters. The backup generators could not work because they were located in the basement and the seawater flooded the area, and so we could not provide cooling. Also, an interesting note, Japan's Trade Commission runs the nuclear power regulatory in Japan. They're also responsible for promoting nuclear energy. So you can't have someone regulating it and promoting it. Okay. Any questions?
Very nice, thank you. Okay, questions, Robin?
Do you know how many people were affected?
By the radiation itself, there were 563 actual certificates issued that are considered disaster-related deaths. In total, there were approximately 21,000 deaths and reported people missing from the tsunami and earthquake. Yes.
And, yes.
I know that the radiation had came across the ocean. They had since been things that occurred that they came across the ocean as far as with the currents of the air and stuff like that. How far are they along as far as getting into the United States? Do you know?
It's here.
It's here.
Yes, we can detect gamma radiation from this particular nuclear plant already. So far, they say that it's within advisable levels. One thing to consider when you talk about radiation, everybody here has had a sunburn. The effects that you feel, the radiation that you feel from a sunburn, are about 1/30th of the radiation that you would feel from 1 minute of exposure to actual nuclear waste.
Wow. And these pictures, Eric, where did you
Yes.
get these? These are from Chernobyl?
These are from Chernobyl, yes.
Wow. I mean, look at these. I mean, they're just grotesque. Okay. I mean, and just so sad. Yeah. All right.